Good morning, everyone. This is Sophie from Bright Opal Tarot. Nice to see you today. I was thinking that maybe we could do a few yes or no questions regarding the Gaetz affair. It seems to be a popular subject, and yesterday I tried a few things, and um, I got answers I didn't like, so I didn't record it. But now I have to face the music and go with the answers the cards want to give me. Now, Bebe is here with us. I have to put him on the keyboard so that he can kiss me on the screen or throw toys at me, depending on how he feels. What question to ask in regards to the Gaetz affair? I wonder, I keep wondering this, if the dad isn't involved in this thing, because I have a feeling that this human trafficking, sex, selling sex of minors for sex, is not something that just began yesterday. I think that has been going on for years. And I'm wondering about Daddy Gaetz. But before going there, I'd like to know if there is a correlation between the Gaetz family and Epstein, like Ghislaine Maxwell, and see if, I don't know, if they know each other or if they've crossed paths. The Roger Stone thing, is there a link between them? I don't know. Another question that I have is, if this rig is not something, it is something recent, meaning in the past 5 years or so, is Trump an influencer for Gaetz? Gaetz is a weak man, and as a weak person, it's very possible for him to maybe have been influenced. Maybe he has been influenced by Trump, who's still in that kind of thing. Because Trump has got to be in that kind of thing. It's not the first time he would have been doing this, and it won't be the last. So here it is. The first question: is there a correlation between the Gaetz family and the Epstein-Maxwell duo? So it's a yes or no question. Is there a relation between the Gaetz family and the Epstein-Maxwell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the Maxwell Epstein business endeavors, if you can call it that? It's so disgusting. Let's pray for these poor ladies. Okay. As you know, it's all in the position of the Wheel of Fortune. If the Wheel of Fortune falls here, it's a firm yes. If it falls here, it's a yes, but there are other mitigating things, or there's more to know. If it falls here, it's a maybe. That means it's not set in stone yet. It hasn't been decided yet. And if it falls here, it's a firm no. So, the 10, oh, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, there is a family business, or there is some kind of a business going on here. It's not something that is just for fun. It is a money maker. Right now, I believe that there's the law. You can see here, and I think it's very appropriate, the lady cutting the stem of the rose, and the rose seems to be the guy that's right there. So, um, yeah, that's someone that is very the lady the Queen of Sword is a very can be a very hard woman, not always, but can be a very hard woman, very objective. Don't piss her off. Just don't piss her off. I don't know if I have Maxwell's birthday, but of course I didn't check these things before. Ghislaine Maxwell. No, I don't. Because that could be representative of Ghislaine Maxwell, although it is usually the Queen of Swords is usually about the law. The Chariot, things are moving fast. The things have taken a direction and is moving fast into that direction. And I have a feeling it's a direction that was not anticipated. Next, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. The Nine of Pentacles. Satisfaction or dissatisfaction, one or the other. The Four of Pentacles, wanting to hang on to what we got. And the Four of Cups. Okay, automatically we know it's a yes. There is a correlation between the Epstein-Maxwell affair and the Gaetz affair. Is it two business endeavors that have collided or merged at one point? I don't know. But it's like I said, I don't think that that is something new at all. I think that's something that is that has been going on for a while. The Nine of Pentacles, usually it's about satisfaction. This one here, it's a lady who's also a dishwasher, and she's very satisfied to have a dishwasher. And the dishes seem to be very clean. Money laundering. Money laundering. There was money laundering involved in this. But now that things have taken a different route, people are feeling trapped and they're a little bit afraid of making a move. So who or what is the link between the Gaetz and the Maxwell Epstein team? Is it Roger Stone? Or is it Trump? Personally, I think that when we talk of one, we talk of the other. They seem to be linked very closely. Those two guys were best of friends or at wars with each other. So I just heard Giuliani. Giuliani is involved in this as well. Definitely involved in this. You know, America's mayor took a mighty fall from his podium. So, is Trump, Stone, the link between the Epstein, Maxwell team and the Gaetz business endeavor? 7 cards. 1, 2, 3. Get a no. Let's see what the cards say. Somehow I get a no. The Page of Pentacles, offering gifts, offering business proposals. Messenger of something. The King of Swords, justice again. The Star. Holy shit. And yeah. The Page of Wands. So there was a business. There could have been an offering of a business proposal or money making thing. They had to go around the law. They had to buy out judges. Where is that coming from? They were successful, and they never thought they'd get caught. Or at least Matt Gaetz never thought he'd get caught. Let's not forget, Matt Gaetz is a privileged kid. And he's not very smart. And with the Page of Wands, basically the direction to take for this endeavor was wasn't clear. Wasn't clear. The business proposal with the Ten of Swords was dead in the water. Yeah. And the Five of Swords, there was a little fighting. I get it's not with the Epstein Maxwell group, but with some local thugs maybe. But there has been fighting. It's still not clear. The Wheel of Fortune is in the maybe. It's not very clear as to what transpired. I think that they were aware of each other. They were aware of each other's business endeavors. They were aware of Mar-a-Lago. I think Mar-a-Lago was a place of predilections for this type of business in some shape or form. So Stone and Trump were not necessarily involved in their business. Hold on one sec. I feel that they were not really involved in each other's business per se as to how they would be doing business together. Epstein Maxwell were very much aware of the Gaetz dynasty, if we can call it that. And they might have tried to work together at one point, like I said before, but it didn't last. However, they respected each other's boundaries or territory. The Epstein-Maxwell team were catering more to prestigious people. The Gaetz people were more catering to a little bit of the upper echelon, but upper middle class, maybe something like that, like politicians and people like that. Now, what I'd like to know is Daddy Gaetz. Is he involved in this? Or was he ever involved in this? So is Daddy Gaetz involved, or was he ever involved in this? That Gaetz thing is... It goes farther. then you think it's bigger thing. Gaetz is a small fish. So is Daddy Gaetz involved in this? The devil, vices, and addiction, drugs, sex, and rock and roll. The moon, a lot of lying. They were lying to the girls, promising them things that never came to fruition. The Ten of Cups, it's a family business. And the Seven of Sword, a lot of deception. I see stabbing in the back, even though it's not the Ten of Cups. Ah, the Five of Wands, fighting again. The Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. The Wheel of Fortune, we don't know. Maybe he was. Oh, and the King of Cups upside down. Okay, so there's a lot of addictions from Daddy's perspective, and I think that his addictions could be related to I can't stop saying cigarettes. Maybe it's because I want to have one. I don't know. Drinks and maybe because his wife, became ill after the birth of their daughter. Maybe he used the services, but he was not part of the services. There was a lot of lying or deception, and he decided to look at things from a different perspective, saying that it's a service rather to people like him. Isn't that disgusting what I just said? Ugh. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune in the maybe position, what I feel is that he used the services, but he's not. He's a customer only. He's a customer only. He might have introduced his son to this too, or his son found out from his father. Is Matt Gaetz going to go to prison? Is Matt Gaetz going to go to prison or jail? Is Matt Gaetz going to go to prison or jail? Is Matt Gaetz going to go to prison or jail? Yes, but maybe not for that. Yeah, I get a yes, but maybe not for the sex trafficking. Let's see what the cards are going to say. Is Matt Gaetz going to go to prison or jail? He's getting arrested very, very soon. Huh? I already know the answer. It's a no. I got a no too yesterday. I'll just lay out the cards. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is in the no position right beside the Hierophant. The system is going to protect him, is going to make a deal with them because he's not a big fish in all this. He definitely is not a big fish in all of this. King of Cups won't be able to help him. The King of Pentacles, that's Trump, won't want to help him, or maybe will help him. I don't know. Maybe will help him. The Four of Sword. Right now he's asleep on the switch. The guy thinks that nothing. He's invincible. Let's ask. Is he still going to get arrested and is just going to make a deal? It's the second time I get a no for Gaetz going to jail. I hope I'm wrong. So, oh, it's already a 20-minute long video. So this is going to be my last question. Is Gaetz still going to get arrested? Is Gaetz going to get arrested? I get a feeling that he is. Is it wishful thinking? I don't know. Woo! Is Gaetz going to get arrested? 7 cards. 1, 2. Is Gaetz going to get arrested? Is Gaetz going to get arrested? Yeah. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles upside down. The Lovers. The Knight of Cups upside down. Death. So, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the knight that never moves, but he's going somewhere. So right now there is nothing moving. But I think that if he gets arrested, we'll see what the next cards are going to say. But if he gets arrested, a deal is going to be made, which is why he's not going to go to jail. He's going to be scot-free. But he's not going to be able to charm his way out of things as easily as he is now, because apparently he's able to charm himself out of anything. Well, you have to think that, because there he is. And then death. It's a new beginning, the end of something, probably the end of his political career. The 8 of Wands, things are going to happen fast. The 5 of Wands, again in fighting. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, we're in maybe. And the Knight of Sword. The Knight of Sword is charging. He's going to run away. Things are not written yet. We're in the maybe position, so it's not a definite yes and it's not a definite no. And, but things are going to happen very quickly. Possibly behind closed door, because like I said, we don't see that Knight of Pentacles is deceiving in this way. When we look at him in cards, he's the only knight whose horse rarely moves. But that knight is always very hard at work. So there's a lot of hard work being done, and it's being done fast. A deal will be made, but it's not going to be an easy one. He's not going to be able to charm himself out of things. And he may get arrested. But one of two things is going to happen. The end of his political career, which is not a bad thing because he's not a very good congressman. And I'm not saying that because he is a Republican. I'm just saying he's not a good congressman. Period. And the Knight of Sword tells me that he's going to have a feeling he's gonna run away or something. He's gonna pull the Snowden. Except that the Snowden affair is completely different, and it was. We all have our own opinion on that, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, It's not set in stone whether or not he's going to get arrested, but from what I understand, at this time, with the choices being made as they are now, as they are proposed right now, he's not going to go to prison or jail. He's going to make a deal, then he's going to go away. His political career is going to end. So, but it's not set in stone whether or not he's going to go to jail. So that's it, guys. I had the same results yesterday, and I was hoping for something different today, but apparently it's not to be. So I wish you all a great day. When I looked at our subscription yesterday before bed, we were at 91. We only have 9 people to go to reach our goal of 100. Thank you so much for joining us. And as I said before, I do free personal readings. All you have to do is email me at brightopaltarot@gmail.com. The readings are done between 9 and 11 in the morning and 7 and 9 in the evening, Monday to Saturday. And I'm thinking, I do only one reading a day because it takes a lot of my energy. And I'm thinking of maybe having a regular live stream, and I'd like to have your opinion on that. What would you like to see me do if I do a live stream, and when would be the best time for you if I was to do a live stream? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.